let's get today's show on the road. Frames are good. Turn the music down slightly. Cool. Get all that lowered. And for now, let me do that to the both of you. Let's just do some frame stuff on that just in case it's needed. Alright, get everything oriented with that. Oh my gosh, you actually made a Twitch account named Chucker Bill. Oh, that's funny, Suzuki. That's pretty damn funny. I'll give you that one.
Send in Goat Team 6 now.
Oh, gosh darn it. Thought I cycled through it enough, but I think I overcycled on accident, but that's fine. Alright, cool. And it's past 4 o'clock, so we'll start the brief here. I'll have them all gather around, but alright, cool. Danny saying thanks for the 10-month resub. Hope you keep enjoying the operations. Hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. Alright, can I have everyone's attention?
That's a great kit, by the way.
Gather around, let's go over everything. So if you open your maps, I've had you all spawn in LZ Alpha directly. Your main operation today is to capture an NVA kernel. He is identifiable via, he will 1, be unarmed, 2, probably be in his office somewhere in the compound itself, and 3, he'll be wearing something that no one else is wearing to be easily identifiable. Identifiable. What that might be, I do not know. Could be a beret, could be a fancy hat, who knows. But regardless, there are a lot of things you can do to help you in taking the kernel. So, when you hit that compound, it's an NVA compound. As soon as you hit it, they're going to start calling in for reinforcements. So there's 2 main QRF routes that they're going to utilize. Can you please stop with the reloading cycling?
Thank you. Someone else agrees.
Please. There's 2 main routes with these 2 T-intersections of forces. However, on the left, there might be 2 separate routes that they take in. There is also the potential of units from coming in from this road. I'll get to that in a second. But the main 2 routes where you might have enemy vehicles come up to the compound are marked. So feel free to try to place mines on those routes. Now, there's also a radar position. We don't know on its status, but it could also help coordinate communication efforts into bringing QRF in. So if you're able to quietly take out everyone up in that radar position, feel free to do so. It's expected to be lightly garrisoned, no more than a squad, maybe 1 vehicle that you don't need to blow up, because otherwise that would give it away. Now, it is the jungle. There's always a lot of stuff going on in the jungle. Outside of this red zone, if there is an occasional gunshot, like a burst of gunfire, or a firefight that only lasts, like, under I want to say 15, 20 seconds. Basically, you know, if just someone, you know, accidentally discharges or whatnot, the AO is not going to get aggroed. If there is a gunshot within the red zone, the Colonel is going to immediately be aggroed and start calling in for QRF. This means that if you were to find, let's say, a patrol up to the north out here, and a few gunshots go off when you have to kill them all, as long as it's kept below, let's say, metagame-wise, 30 seconds, then nothing's going to aggro in the rest of AO. No one's going to think anything of it. I'm going to lower that to 20 seconds, actually. 20 seconds of, you know, shots going on and off. So keep that in mind if you have to take out a patrol or there's a few guys giving you trouble. Mainly that's also for the radar position. If you can keep that quiet, that's to help you out. Now, there's a few other positions marked on the map here. First off is a suspected PAVN or possible NVA hardpoint. There's an SOG team that was scouting out this position that reported seeing a lot of activity at that location. This means that when the gunfighting starts, you could have a squad or two of reinforcements come from this direction. So if you want to preliminarily clear that position out beforehand, feel free.
If you were ambushing someone as the Viet Cong and left, would you then become Viet Cong?
Sorry about that. There are also 2 suspected VC hardpoints that could offer the same issue. Again, they are optional for you to clear out, probably only pertaining a squad, maybe 2 squads of infantry per area. However, the risk is if the firefight becomes too prolonged, the colonel might send forces out to check that out, and then the firefight might begin in an unfavorable position. So, you have 3 LZs marked. We're at LZ Alpha, there's also LZ Bravo and LZ Charlie. This is where you have to bring the colonel to get him extracted. Or at least to get your ride out. There will be a single Huey slit coming in to pick people up, so you will have to do multiple waves. I've marked where you're flying to and where it'll fly back from. The Huey will be set to invincible to expedite things, but there are a few criteria where that might not happen, and I can't get into it because I don't want to spoil anything. But for all intents and purposes, if the Huey blows up or crash lands, you fucked something up.
If it blows up,
then we're TSB again.
Yep. But otherwise, another one will be sent, but it'll be delayed. Now, there is another thing which I thought was pretty nice in the previous mission that I based this off of. A prairie fire event. To put it simply, if you crawl up Shit's Creek without a paddle and find you are getting absolutely fucked, just call the term prairie fire over 50, and I will send air assets in the form of gunships and Cobras to try to cover you. Now, that being said, the enemy might have AA, the enemy might find ways to wave off that aircraft, but at least it'll buy you time to figure something out. So, only do that if you absolutely need to, because if that gets thrown in, the enemy will then throw absolutely everything in the AO at you, more so than trying to rescue the colonel. So, again, just quickly going over everything. Grab Colonel, go to LZ point, extract. Radar position slows down enemy QRF. QRF positions are marked that can stop vehicles. However, any distance in between the other hardpoint positions, you can either go clear out or mine. And that'll slow down any other QRF potentially coming from the AO. Otherwise, what? Can you please stop? That means get out of the arsenal. Just get out of the arsenal for a second. It's not hard.
Hey, yes, mío.
Jesus fuck.
Yeah, it's good to be back.
Aye, aye, aye. Regardless, break, break, break. Just let the stupid people be stupid. Are there any questions?
Yeah. Can we walk to the radar position from here?
Yes. I mean, it's right there. Good luck.
I see it.
It's up there. This is long enough.
Well, just take an elevator up.
But I will add an extra note. If you fall down the side of the mountain and armor yourself, I'm not healing you.
mountain go time.
Fair enough.
I'm also going to be nice and say I haven't placed any mines or punji stakes down. However, if the op goes tits up, that could change.
That's always nice. Sounds pretty good. I like it.
What do you mean?
And all this intel is only based off of one SOG scout team. It might be off, but I will guarantee that the colonel is in the compound somewhere and that this op is fully beatable based off of the criteria I have put down. There just might be a few nasty surprises. Otherwise, it's 4:09. I'm going to give you 15 more minutes on the arsenal before I delete them. feel free to divide yourself. I would recommend into anywhere from 6 to 10-man teams to get multiple things done at once. But it is up to you how to dictate yourselves. So good luck, have fun. Once the arsenals disappear and I see you move out, I will teleport back and be available on 5-0.
Want recon out this? I can just go lurk around.
All right. That is the operation. And Don, thanks so much for, what was that? The 27-month resub and the really bad pun. I hope you keep enjoying the operations. Thanks for all the work you do for moderating for this channel. And I hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. So let's go over a few of the fun things I have here for this operation. That was a radio tower from MS Leghorn. You can see, I think, yeah, no. So Leghorn is actually over here. I'm just using this area of the map to, just as a test stop. Because I was trying to find a different area to do this type of operation on, but I just couldn't. Off of 2 other things, Comedy Central here. I know, Don. But I thought, you know what, screw it. I'll take some inspiration from an op I played with the SOG devs, and I think Digby was in it too. SL Dream, my co-host from FNF, was also in it. We had a good time in this compound. So I'm trying to, you know, take some inspiration out of that, but also do a test stop for the mod set in... How did you already get stuck?
I told them we're going to stick together. Apparently that did not translate. We're going to stick together.
Amazing. Absolutely amazing. We already screwed that one up. I don't even know what to say. Like, you haven't even left base yet, and you got stuck in the rocks already. Like, good God. Leave it to Falcon, right? But otherwise, I thought it would be cool to kind of recreate that type of scenario. Plus, I'm also testing the mod set just to make sure it's fully optimized for MCO 14, which will be run Sunday. Yes, I'm behind on the documentation. It's literally half done. I'm going to release it missing a few components as well because I'm still trying to finalize them, but I've just been busy with so many different little things that have come up, and then even more little things. Like, it's so silly, but I get done what I can. So anyway, Colonel's right here. I gave him a little commander hat thing. I might actually change it to something else, but here, I'm just going to change it to a beret to make it easier, to be perfectly honest, because it's just understanding the player base and what I gave him in the brief just to make things easier. So maroon beret means something else. We'll keep it like a standard black beret. Also, I'm not setting him to invincible, so if he dies, he dies.
6 now.
But as soon as the shooting starts, I will surrender him and let them cable tie him. You know what? Here, real quick, everyone gather around. One more feature I forgot to go over that I think will help you out. So, the whole point of this operation is not to get caught early on. So what if you have to engage a patrol in a really open area that you think will be patrolled again? Bring some body bags. I can't stress this enough. Bring some body bags. No, you don't have the body hide feature.
That's annoying.
Well, how about we just leave a guy behind? He kills anyone who comes looking for the bodies.
Yeah, you can leave you behind.
Bring some body bags. I almost forgot to bring that up. That would have been awkward. All right, let's see. So let's get some PAVN patrols out. I want to do patrols of anywhere from, let's do like 3 to 5. And then we'll also have units going up and down the roads. What happens? Thanks for the 5-month resub. I hope you keep enjoying the operations, and I hope you get a nice kick out of this little scenario. But this will be it for me today. I'm just trying to finish all my documentation work for the next MCO, the checkpoint RP, and I'm doing some feeling out of, I'm collecting some data from TOC to try to figure out, you know, what other Zeus ops I should do on top of the UTs one I have planned. But I'm just trying to keep it really casual today, and, you know, also working on some video editing, so. Maybe late night DayZ tonight, just to chill, but otherwise, I don't really have anything that, I have for the docket, you know? We'll do the 4-man recon teams. I think that'll be good. Yeah, like leaning into the area too. Oh, that's mean. So if they're not paying attention to where they are, then See, some of these types of operations, luck is a very big factor. Oh, I didn't even realize this is also an NVA position there. Well, it's not going to be used today. I could...
50 check.
Check. Yeah, no, I'm going to be mean. Let's say it's inhabited by a regional force of dudes that just found this position and decided, yeah,
one of my guys decided to be a mole. He's directly below us. Any chance you could help us dig him out?
That's the second one in the past 5 minutes.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess my squad likes digging.
Where is he?
Never mind, he's dug himself out. He's no longer one with fears. Thank you, though.
You know what? As a Zeus, I would highly recommend that you don't ask questions because you're never gonna find some answers. It's just how it is sometimes. It be like that sometimes. That's the way to put it, because you'll never know. Your player base is just some weird eldritch horror being that, for whatever reason, you just aren't able to understand sometimes, because they're just that freaking crazy. So don't think about it too much, because you're never gonna find the answer. And it's just how the world works. I once watched an entire squad get stuck under a rock because they saw him get stuck under the rock, and they're like, oh, we can fix it. And one by one, they went up to the rock to try to help him, and then glitched themselves into the rock. And I'm like, what are you doing? To the point the entire squad got stuck in the rock, and I just watched them all like, what are you doing? And then only after all 8 of them got stuck under there did they ask, hey, can you TP us out? And I'm like, why didn't you just ask that? Just ask that for the one guy, and this all could have been avoided. Why? Why you gotta do this to me? You silly, silly goobers. But yeah, I've got a dime a dozen for silly stories that could have been easily avoided, but hey, it wouldn't be Arma 3 if that wasn't possible. That's why I'm worried about Arma 4. It's got a new engine, and it sounds like they know what they're doing with it, right? So
Team 6 now.
I might mean we don't have as many funny meme moments as we want. They're aware that they're SOG and not the Vietnamese. I would hope so, Don.
6 now.
But anyway, hydrate, you got it. Drunk Fire Bear. Thank you for the 5 gift subs. If you got a sub from Drunk Fire Bear, make sure you thank him. Otherwise, hope you all keep enjoying the operations. Hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. Wow. All right, game. Really cool. So it looks like by arsenaling that one unit, it broke the pathing that I locked down for this entire group. So now I have to completely reset it. Oh, wow. Thank you, Arma. Really cool. That's exactly what I wanted to do, was to redo everything. How much time do I have?
Send in goat team 6.
Got like 3 minutes. Great. Thank you, Arma. Really cool. I wanted to go through and also add a bunch of boxes and stuff, but you know, I can spend my time completely rebuilding this. And I had freaking NVA kits on one side and PAVN on the other. Yeah, that's all gone. Thank you, Arma. Thank you so much. Arma 3 is a perfectly wonderful game with 0 bugs. They're all features. Otherwise,
Are we
Aragorn,
clear to step off, or do we need to wait for...
you can step off in 2 mics. I just had a garrison break last second. Now I have to fix it. How copy?
Thank you.
We're like, now the player base is like, yeah, we're ready to go. And I'm like,
Falcon over queue.
I was for a second. And then I wasn't. Well, at least the colonel stayed put. That's alright. Well, little details get lost sometimes because the game is like, you know, all that hard work you put into garrison in the AI. Yeah, let's not do that. I'm like, okay. Thank you, game. Really cool. Can you tell I'm slightly salty? I'm sorry. I'll shut up. Oh, and I fully intend for them to steal those vehicles. Last thing I'll say, yes, you do know how to operate any and all types of enemy vehicles and turrets and shit, so feel free.
I love you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Kiểm tra cho hành động.
I'm doing fine, Furry. Hope you're okay. I did hydrate. Let's see, TLK Crisis, and also, if I didn't mention it, Aragon as well. Thank you so much for the subs. Aragon, I also just noticed it's a tier 2 sub. Thank you so much. I'm sorry if I sound a little dead to the world. I'll explain why in a second, but I hope you all keep enjoying the operations and hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario.
Moving to mind the road.
All right, is this everything? Says hi to all forces. You are clear to step off. Good luck, have fun. Out. We got one more dude in here. I'll just throw them right there, and hey, that'll be good enough. And if it's not, well, c'est la vie. Any other random garrisons break? Are there any other like random little rock formations I'm gonna find and say, hey, I want to build a giant fort in? Let me guess, you're one of them, because I know what you look like. Yeah, I see interiors. That's a lot. Oh wow, that's actually a different texture. It's like a big boy one. You know what? I'm gonna ignore that one, because we already have this set up. So this is a trap I have down for Charlie, just in case they choose this one, because this one seems like the easiest one. Nah, fam. You're gonna die, and I'm gonna have a massive counterattack push from the north.
Tiger, make sure you update yourself on the map periodically.
I'm also mad at that guy who just spoke Iopis because he was shit-talking what I do, and I was like, oh, okay. Put me in a bit of a sour mood as well, but... everyone has their own feedback and criticism. Regardless of what you do, someone's gonna complain, so... just being the better man and not doing anything, even though part of me wants to drop a unit down somewhere and find him in a position and just mag dump his face. That's not what a good Zeus would do, so we're not gonna do it, even if I really want to. Anyway. Hey, Willow, how you doing? And Crisis, happy to catch a stream. And Righto, man, I'm happy they are. Again, so just to go over the YouTube channel stuff, we're just doing one little upload a day on the main channel, anywhere from like an 8 to 20-minute video. The most usually go around the 10 to 12-minute mark. If you want all the big major videos, just go look at the VOD channel, and I keep that one up to date, which is great. Glad to hear, Willow. I don't think I ever replied to your thing. God damn it. Sorry, I've had so many freaking things to do. I'll try to get around to that after I finish this up. Probably a 4 or 6. Yeah, no, I feel that. I'm feeling about the same right now. I'm just tired. Got a lot to do. It's all a pain in the butt. Will you ever be going to Arma 4 as soon as it come out? So generally M33, what happened when Arma 3 came out with Arma 2 is a lot of people spent a lot of years still on Arma 2 because that's where the modding community was. It took a while for Arma 4 to like be, or Arma 3, excuse me, in that context to be a thing. But what ended up, what we're seeing with the Infusion engine is it's actually really easy to port mods over from Arma 3 to Arma 4 and then reconfig all of it. So you'll probably see the modding community move a little quicker to Arma 4, but if they release Arma 4 in the same state they originally released Arma 3, and it's going to take them like 2 to 3 hours to, not hours, excuse me, 2 to 3...
That's where we're going, but okay. I guess everyone wants to do the radar dish today.
Okay, I'm gonna head northwest and just kind of work in the woods and recon. Troop movements, the whole 9 yards.
But Arma 3, when it first came out, was a super buggy mess, and no one really wanted to touch it. And CSAT were just Terminators that would one-tap you from 500 meters away regardless. So if Arma 4 releases in that same rush state, sure, we'll do a few things here and there. I'll try my best to make it work, but you're probably going to see a lot of people stick with Arma 3 for a while. And I will still dip back into Arma 3 for modded stuff especially. So we'll just have to see how things go. And QRF, Quick Response Force, basically any immediate force that I send in to counter with what's going on. But the op is pretty simple. They'll do any secondary objectives they want. They should be fine. Apparently there's a bamboo tower over here that I completely missed. Oh, shit. Yeah, I completely missed that. Whoops. They'll take the Colonel. I will immediately surround them with a lot more infantry than they'll think because I mentioned, hey, our intel's only as good as what we find. But depending on how many of the secondary objectives they do, it'll be a difference of, 50 to 150 infantry. It'll be something they'll be able to repel. Oh, thank God, you're just a patrol. I'm like, you better not have broken your garrison again that quickly. Like, good God. Like, I didn't even do anything that time. I'm gonna put some advanced medical boxes down just because I know they're gonna scuff their medical a little bit. They'll need it. But then they'll make it to an LZ, and depending on which LZ they choose, stuff will happen. If I see them going to a different, if I see them going north, for example, I mean, this stuff I'll probably all delete just to keep the frames good. But everything is just a matter of, you know, opportunity, and whatever happens, happens. That sort of thing. So it's you know, like one objective, but there's many different ways it can go down. They could all die, they could get to one LZ, they could divide them on 2 LZs. They'll probably stick to one LZ, but we'll see how things go. I went ham with grenades a few times and mines, but now you're the Zeus. I'm a lot less aggressive as a Zeus than I am a player. When I'm a player, I'll be honest, I do use every little advantage to my benefit unless I'm told not to. And, you know, if the mission's meant to be like a role-playing thing, then I'll play my role, obviously. But I use my own meta-knowledge either for my own entertainment, or if I feel the Zeus or mission maker is being unfair, I will counter unfair with unfair. I have no problem in doing that. It's one of my favorite things to do, actually. But, you know, I'm trying not to be mean most of the time. Plus, no one likes, and this is another thing, I always keep the metagame stuff to myself unless I'm with someone like Falcon that also knows as much as I do. But, you know, you got to be careful about doing stuff like that because it will ruin other people's fun and immersion. So, you know, you got to keep that in mind. Just chill, you know? But let's just say there's a reason I'll, like, say things like, hey, you guys should really duck. Or, hey, you probably shouldn't do this. And I watch them do it anyway, and then they just get absolutely murdered. And I just stare, and I'm like, that seemed to have worked out really well, didn't it? So here's another option that I can give them. They can take these 2 trucks out, and they can try to drive out with them with some of these vehicles. However, I will be probably aiming to snipe those. Also, let me show you guys the global AI coefficient right now. I've kept it really simple. Accuracy and aim are at 10%. It's pretty low down the list, but look at spotting and speed. It's easy, all right? They don't know it's easy, but I'm making sure it plays out in their favor. And whatever happens, happens. Why is spotting so low? Because I'm nice, and right now this is technically a stealth portion, and doing stealth properly in Arma 3 is... I'm not going to be honest... no, how do I say it? I'm going to be honest with you. It is not purely on the player base. In all honesty, it is a mix of having a good Zeus or mission maker set the mission to be stealthy in the first place.
Bravo position updated.
And then the players to be stealthy as well. But the AI, I mean, for example, if you wanted to do true stealth, you'd have to individually set all these units because they're all tied to a group. Because once this guy gets shot, everyone else that's tied to him immediately knows, because that's how Arma AI works. So you have to do other factors to kind of mitigate everything, unfortunately. Now, I am hoping we do get a group up here to start doing some recon of this compound, because that would be the smart thing to do, but we'll see.
I read you 1 by 5, but I understand.
So they divided into 4 different
How do you read me
groups.
1 by 5? I'm like 300 meters from you.
Bravo.
Terrain intercept coefficient's a bitch, ain't it?
Yes, it is. I forgot about this.
From where they are, they're literally in the bushes to my literal east. What the fuck?
No, that's Iopus's group.
Well,
Hello. I hear you just fine.
oh, well,
Oh,
that
really? I
explains
opened.
a lot.
Damn. Okay.
We're setting mines on both roads, and then we'll set mines
No,
up
I
at
hear
the
you
T
just
junction.
fine. You're like right next to me. No, that's a different
So
group,
is Tiger
Falcon.
Team 1
Oh,
assaulting the radar position?
oops. Are your MCOs first person only?
Copy.
My
We're gonna
MCOs,
mining
I
that
Zeus
QRF
them how I
route
Zeus all my
down to
ops,
your
at
south.
least
Once
the
done
ones
with
I have
that,
control over the
if she goes
feature.
south on radar position, we'll come bail you
One
in.
second. First person as infantry, third person in vehicles, because
I see nothing to
That's
the
just
north,
one of the aspects of the game
west,
where, you know, you can
north,
choose between
west.
realism or player-base enjoyment, in my opinion. But some groups really like that realism. I would
They'll probably
say
come from the,
if we ever had
town.
like a PvP
Go
event,
recon,
I
see if
would
I see
never
anything
do
there.
third-person in vehicles because that's unfair at that point. But for PvE, I don't mind third-person in vehicles, but first-person as infantry because otherwise you just have infantry peek over the corners and stuff. And I'm going to be honest, it's really easy to tell when a vehicle is using third-person to peek over walls and shit because of how they drive. And normally when I spot that, I will then cheat and just RC the nearest RPG unit and blow them up. There's a reason, and this is the first time I think I've worded it this way, but I'm going to start putting it down a little more often for some of this stuff. Meta me, and I'll meta you harder. Because Zeusing is all about trust. I'm going to be perfectly honest. You trust your Zeus to give you a balanced op, because if you don't trust the Zeus, why do you bother playing the Zeus's mission, you know? Why would you? You got to trust the Zeus that they know what they're doing and that they'll be fair with the operation. Uh-oh. Of course. What are the freaking odds?
Oh. Warhammer, be advised. Enemy patrol 100 meters in front of me.
That's pretty funny. Because I'm like, what are the odds he's going to run into that 4-man patrol?
Currently moving west by southwest.
That's funny. Thank God he was on a higher elevation, because if he was on a lower elevation, he might not have spotted them in time. They would have just turned over and probably dunked him, because this is a one-life op. But, back to the trust argument.
My marker is accurate.
You have to trust your player base to know what they're doing. You have to trust that the player base trusts you to do everything.
Southwest.
You have to trust in your player base's abilities.
Our mark is accurate.
There's so many other little things that you got to deal with.
Copy. They are about right.
Willow, I'm just
here
doing
in the
this stream
box.
today. I'm kind of taking a mental health day today. There's been some stuff going on between yesterday and today that I'm probably not going to have happen again for a while, and I am just going to enjoy them.
4-man patrol.
But I'm still going to work on some editing and some other
got about
stuff.
3 minutes before they get you.
As well as the documentation for MCO and the checkpoint RP, and I've got some other metadata I got to go through. What happened yesterday? I already forgot. What was yesterday? Saturday? No, Sunday. What happened Sunday?
Off to the forest going this way.
Yeah, no, Sunday was yesterday because that was Orbita.
Roger, we're going east now.
Copy.
I mean, I did list out like a massive amount of stuff that happened Sunday. Oh, look, the enhanced movement glitch. See, these are really steep though, so if I already told him, if you throw yourself off the side of the hill, I'm not healing you. Because I know that this is a thing. I'm gonna be honest, I don't ban it, because it's like, yeah, whatever. Because personally, in their shoes, I would do it too. So you never want to be those types of Zeuses where you do something in an op that is a little meta-y, and then you ban your players from doing it. Because that just makes you a hypocrite, in my opinion. But it is quite possible to go up the side of the hill like that and then throw yourself off on accident, and it's funny as hell. But anyway, they placed some AT mines here. We'll see how those go. I'm going to be spawning stuff from farther back and sending them in. Now, can this 3-man team hit this? Yeah, no, the 3-man team could do it because they're all separated enough.
Dagger to Bravo.
Falcon is being a solo recon guy, which I actually... There's pros and cons to that, but we'll see how things go.
Dagger to Bravo.
It is quite possible they cannot hear you because you are literally trying to communicate with them while they're in a valley.
There's a guy on the road south of us.
Yeah, sure. Feel free to hit me with questions. I don't mind.
This is Tiger. We're engaging contact at the radar station now. Moving.
Tiger Squad, how's that assault going?
All right, so I mean, it was just a
Took
burst
out
of fire.
Patrol. We're heading towards radar station now.
They're still in
I
stealth.
hope it's going well.
We're about to go loud.
You did. So I got a few guys that are gonna run over and check out what the heck that noise was.
Tiger, this is Warhammer.
This is Tiger.
Falcon. Tiger, are you in contact still?
A firm, we're hitting the radar station now.
This is Bravo. I'm hearing gunshots from radio tower.
Yeah, they engaged early. Great.
Copy. Bravo's double timing it to mine QRF route.
Tiger had no choice. We ran into an enemy patrol.
They're not aggroed yet. I said it would be 20 seconds. If there's a break in the firefight, they'll be fine. Alright, that firefight was close, but it was below 20 seconds. Now we are going to send some forces up there, because it did sound like it's at the radio station. Yeah, so they're on that road. That's fine. I'm going to put a... Let's have a vehicle start driving by.
Falcon, get low.
This is Bravo, still confirming gunfire at radio tower.
Warhammer is holding position. We're waiting for QRF to empty out of the compound, and then we'll move in around them.
Copy, Warhammer. We're about 500 meters out from our mining position. Once we are there, we'll start hitting them up and circle around to support radar station.
Oh, god damn it. I'm holding down left control. How did you register that as an individual click? I know why. It's because you're Arma. Duh.
I'm gonna get on these rocks to the east to help us. See if I can see the tide of the road from here.
That should be enough. This is high. Did I say anything about blowing the position up or just clearing it out of infantry?
Was that you, Liru, just talking?
Said clear it, right?
Yes. I did say clear, so you don't need to blow anything up. Blowing something up right next to a compound is probably a bad idea.
Okay, so we're good then. We
They
don't
already
need to
know
blow
we're
anything up.
here.
Actually, have the firefights been 20 seconds or greater? Questions.
No.
I would clean up the bodies, though. There might be outbound patrols that might have heard it, but you're fine. They already know we're here. Did you listen to what I said in brief? No. Goobers. Yeah, it's because literally there's a giant ridge in the way. Of course radios are going to be scuffed. Did they think about that? No. Is that a feature we've always had in ops? Yeah. I told him as long as the fire, like the individual firefight, so this was a firefight, they sent units down. That was another firefight with the 3 dudes, kept it below 20 seconds. And then they cleared out everything under here. That was another individual firefight.
This is Bravo. We've reached mining position, now mining.
What pisses you off, Willow? No, players are just being jerks to each other. What did you just... Oh, he made a spider hole, and now it's falling through the map. That's funny. This is high to all forces. I guess be careful about some spider hole placement, because I guess on ridges it likes to fall through the map. So if I see that, I'll delete it. But yeah, feel free to try again.
Tiger team, how copy?
Yeah, so the reason it's doing that is because it's physically trying to push it above the map. There we go.
Reinforcing radio attack. They're coming up the road. I only saw like 2 guys. Oh, it's a lot more than 2 guys.
It's 4. There's 2 more coming up. Alright, what do we got? Still that ammo car coming around. I really hope they kill the driver and go stash it somewhere, because otherwise that's going to be messy. And this 3-man patrol is also coming around. Whew! Let the games begin. Also, something that I don't think they checked, because no one ever checks these settings, even though I tell them to check it millions of times, but I did ballistics testing. I didn't like the default coefficient, so I bumped their health up to 12. This is high. Were you calling for me?
No, about to fucking throw a brick at the radio tower to get Tiger's attention.
That'd help if they actually brought a long range.
This is Bravo. We placed a decent amount of AT mines on the QRF routes. We're now moving west.
Yeah, maybe if they were a separate element, bringing a long range would have been a really good idea.
Tiger,
Oh dear.
You can hear 4, 5, 6-man squad coming up to.
I'll copy, Tiger.
Tiger copies.
Warhammer, this is Bravo. How you going?
Northeast, right?
Ground forces, be advised. QRF is coming in. Just hit our mines.
Hammer has crossed over into the red zone at this time. We're moving up along red line.
Copy. I'm gonna come join you guys. Tiger seems to just be.
This is Tiger. We've been engaged.
Let's see if I can pull him back. Alright, what do we have in terms of enemy intel at the moment? We have what could be a small force at the radio tower. None of these guys have radios, though.
Yeah, we can hear their voices over the ridge line.
This is Bravo. We're currently moving into red zone. Our mines are hitting enemy QRF routes. We'll be about 2-3 minutes out from the.
So they're perceiving this as their truck just blew up a fate of QRF coming in. It was really just a random Vic driving. So that 3-man group's just gonna report here that, hey, there might have been a mine placed here somewhere, but nah, I don't see any reason for the colonel to be mad right now until these 5 men get back and say, hey, there's a group of people up at the radar tower that have killed everyone. Or that's a little meta, but at the same time, if you go up to a position you get shot at and have to exchange fire, then you can assume, hey, there's probably bad people up there. So that is the timer now for people, but I think this group is then going to get into position and start things up. But as far as I'm aware, we're fine right now. So at least until that group of infantry comes back. I guess I could have worded the brief a little bit better, but at the same time, it's like, eh. What's done is done. See, if I wanted to be really mean, I could have all these, there's some little sentry positions all outside this compound. I could have garrisoned those. Does removing default assets from a map help mission? Only if they change textures and are deleted, but otherwise just hiding them actually doesn't. Because they still render in the whole load time, and then it executes the hide script, but it just hides them. It doesn't actually delete them, so it doesn't give you anything. Yeah, no, they thought that was the QRF coming to the radar position, but in reality, it was just a random ammo truck. Because no one bothered to stick around, they immediately left. I don't know, these guys come down the road to go tell the local group, hey, we just had a mine go off on that, but we don't think it's anything serious. And they might accidentally link up with that group that'll go, oh my gosh, guys. But yeah, no, everyone's still super casual right here, so... You would think, hey, maybe like everyone's being a little more sporadic at this point. There'd be like more QRF coming out of this compound. You know? It seems casual enough. Now, what'd be really funny is if the spider hole actually like flew off the side of the map and like flew in front of one of the VC guys. I'd have to immediately say, hey, like, that's a mulligan. Don't worry about that, but that's pretty damn funny. Yeah, because they built two up here. I'm going to go ahead and delete those just because extra stuff on the map, you know, that additional clutter we don't really need.
Warhammer is in position.
Copy, Warhammer. Bravo's currently regrouping with their blue team, and once we are in position, we'll let you know and we can begin the main assault. Copy.
Roger, we're positioned from the east. Looks like there's heavy AA guns and a heavy, probably a PT.
Heavy AA guns? What?
76 kind of thing in here as well.
Oh, they're talking about this.
Copy. We're going to be hitting them from the southwest side behind those two buildings. That look
like what AA? The only one I have is the, well, I had an AA gun on the roof. He ran off, but... Yeah.
Oh, never mind. I found it. It's in that warehouse.
QRF is, I want to say, 2 minutes away, so that gives them 2 minutes to get in position. And you got these three guys up here. Yeah, I really don't understand why an element on its own would only bring short ranges. That feels like a bit of a mistake to me, personally.
Send in GOAT Team
Will giving a sub to Loyal Goose. Thank you so much. Hope you both keep enjoying the operations. Hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. And gifting another sub to Fran Bloom. Thanks so much, Willow. I swear after this off, I'm going to go run up, take a shower, and then I'll read through that paragraph you sent me and give you a reply. But I hope you keep enjoying the operations, and I hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. To the both of you. Willow is one of our sub-Santas. Him and Wolves, I think, are the two big sub-Santas right now. Another hydrate, you got it. I had a bowl of Cheez-Its, but those are all gone.
This is Bravo. We are ready to assault.
Bravo, kick it off. We'll wait 30 seconds, and then we'll engage from our side.
Copy. Priority, take out those AA guns.
I mean, they're not used, but... I'm giving them stuff that they can capture if they want to, but if they want to destroy it, I mean, yeah, I can see why they'd want to destroy it, just to prevent enemies from, like, getting into it. That'd be fair, you know, prevents me from getting into the Vix there, and in their situation, I would understand that. Don't use the Cheez-Its. No, I was saying I was out of Cheez-Its. I'm still using a glass to hydrate. You can't hydrate with Cheez-Its.
Hold assault, be advised. We have 3 statics facing our division. I'm setting my snipers on them.
Statics?
Copy. What do you want priority IOPS?
I think he means like single infantry, not actual static guns, because... I mean, that's just giving them the additional 30 seconds. I might be able to get them in.
I got a shit ton of voices to my north. I wanted to see what it is. Sounds like they're within 10 meters of me.
Bên đây, tao thấy cái gì đó.
Warhammer, we're kicking down the tree. Please, for the love of God, if we miss these statics, help us. Alright, there we go.
QRF voices coming from the north. Gonna get an angle on the tanks now. Nowhere near.
Alright, let's see. This position I can delete because I'm going to send it up as QRF in a second. This position I can go ahead and delete. Get them mobilized. I'm going to give it a minute before I send them up. Why the hell are you throwing 9 Baners?
I got a lot of voices right below me.
Yeah, so I'll mention that in the debrief. Like, you guys kicked that off, like, literally...
Some heavy machine gun just took fire at me.
20 seconds before...
It's on the,
they would have been alerted.
Building to the far west.
So good on them. I'm now going to pull everything that's immediately out on patrol in. I'm surprised they didn't take the mortar, but I guess they didn't think of bringing a range unit for the mortar, because that would have really helped, you know, shelling at least open positions where you don't think the enemy's going to be. But let's go ahead and set up the Viet Con coming out of this position, which is right in front of these guys, so... I'm gonna have to do it individually because they're way too close and I don't want them to see the squad group coming out. So let's do VC.
Bravo's pushing in the compound.
Copy, Bravo. Warhammer, I'm to your direct north. 10 meters, not even.
Roger, we're pushing into the compound now. Be advised, the rock below us is some kind of heavy rock base. Like
yeah,
rock.
I'm well aware.
So I think they hear these guys speaking right now.
I don't hear any QRF voices coming up from the north, so we have time.
Alright, now let's rush the NVA in, which I'm also going to do individually because they move quicker. We're going to do the field units. In hindsight, maybe I shouldn't have deleted those things so quickly because now I'm struggling to find that one specific rock, even though I have it marked on the map, and I don't know why I'm struggling in the first place. Gosh, I'm silly.
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
Be advised, friendlies are inside the rock bunker at this time.
Copy. Copy, friendlies.
So we got some hostiles starting to come up on their rear. And engaging. At this point, I am going to separate him.
Warhammer, be advised, possible enemies right on your 6. Be careful.
And surrender him. Now you got all these VC that came out of that rock. Which I will admit, I think is a little much. I don't need these guys.
Falcon, contact east.
Yeah, it was more like
contact
that.
East, copy. I hear them, voices. Danger fucking close.
I think it was a 4-man team. I'll go ahead and send them in quick. Dog's got to be careful because, yeah, I do have a lot of VC coming out of that rock. Yeah, they really like to use danger close. I do say that too, though. You're not supposed to. Danger close just means that an airstrike or artillery is going to land, like, right in your face, you know? So, you know, you're not supposed to say it, but I get it. All right, now... start putting in the major groups. Woo! Woo! Falcon is now in Fuego, man.
They have Molotovs. That shit burns.
Hey guys, we found a tank. Yeah, we got a PT-76.
All squads, be advised, Bravo's acquired a tank, a T-76. Please don't hurt.
Please don't hurt us.
Acquire that BTR. With the quad, fucking 40 mils it looked like.
Bravo, this is Warhammer. We're going to push north towards the office building. You guys hold off the QRF here.
Copy.
So I'm going to start sneakily deleting a few bodies that they move past because I'm trying to keep frames at a good pace.
Compound is not clear. Northern side is not cleared.
Got another group of QRF that's starting to make it in. I'm judging these guys, by the way, so when they make it, because they were right next to that, the next group would be a little farther behind. They got these three guys, which I guess are just sitting. Maybe they heard the voices, now they're super paranoid about it.
Tiger team is hearing those mines going off southeast.
Here, I'm going to bring a transport down. We're just having the mines go off kind of as an example for everything. Yeah, more explosives going down. All right. That's great.
Ground forces, Warhammer, how are you doing?
Colonel secured.
Copy, secured? Alright, we have vehicles over here.
Where are my tanks?
Warhammer, you guys moving out yet?
Negative. Building is surrounded. We're holding for now.
Copy, Warhammer. We're coming to you. Update position on map.
Updating wait one.
Gotta be careful about overpressure.
This is Tiger team. Got eyes on you boys.
I do have a lot of stuff coming up.
Where the fuck have you been?
Alive and trying to survive. These fucking hills fuck up our comms.
Don't tell me that twice.
So this is from that other garrison position. I don't need a crewman.
Truck, maybe tank. I think it exploded.
These guys got by.
Warhammer is holding the office building.
Warhammer, be advised. Bravo's coming to you in VIX.
All right.
I still have vehicles coming in from the north.
I think these guys just took fire from that one dude.
Coming at front entrance and hold them off.
Major attack is now going to come in.
Filling it where you can.
All right. They can call in for air support as a last resort.
I just want to try and get this guy out of here.
Copy.
But we are giving them plenty of opportunities to do some breakaway stuff, so let's see what they can do.
If you take the VIX out north right now, we'll follow you on foot.
Main entrance road is still clear for now.
I'm gonna have a group come up here. It's kind of set up as an Overwatch element. Yeah, as he says that, the Dishka car comes up.
vehicle came up the road is disabled.
Copy, this is Bravo. We're moving north with vehicles and our infantry dismounted.
Got it.
Ooh, that is a lot of stuff coming up. And they're about to be caught in the open here because I have a lot of forces coming up.
Get out southeast and then we will E&E through the jungle.
Good copy, Warhammer. Be advised, Tiger team is to your southeast.
Why do I hear 9 bangs? Sweet Jesus Christ.
An AA Vic for CQC, that is, oh, that's a nasty idea. Meanwhile, these guys have a shit ton of stuff coming up to them. A lot of units were just dropped right there. Alright, let's see. My guy doesn't want to follow his order there.
Warhammer, be advised, we're mounting up in a tank. We're getting the fuck out of here.
Roger, we're moving north. Bravo, if you can head towards the road and hold it off from the west, we'll come in behind you and move up towards LZ Alpha.
Copy, we're holding the road. Hear a loud explosion, that's us.
I'm gonna take the 50 cal disc truck. It'll be coming from the southeast down the road, Bravo.
Hey, Ezio. We'll see emus one day, don't you worry.
It's very loud right now.
I have a truck coming from southeast.
Copy.
Where'd he get the Japanese crew helm? Oh, he just got shot in the face. Oh, God. Oh, God. Wait a minute. Holy shit. Whoa. That was a little brutal. Hey, Boo. Yes, Boo? Yes, Boo. Yes?
Tiger team is pushing north.
Hi, Boo. Who? Yes, who indeed. Love you. Who? Alright, deleting all these bodies here. Hi. Hi, yes.
Warhammer, how are you doing?
They've crossed the road headed north. I think it's time to put satchels on all these cars and expedite.
Alright, these guys are taking fire.
I'm ditching the truck. I'm gonna catch up with Warhammer.
Copy.
Yes, please. Thank you, Boo.
Tiger team, Bravo, and Warhammer. Can you guys
Screaming goat.
markers, please?
Ooh. I don't know if that was Bloodwayne attempting to be monkey or who knows.
Warhammer, you guys good?
But it was amusing.
Warhammer's all right. We've run into a whole squad coming in from the north.
Copy.
Copy, Bravo convoy is currently heading back to base via road routes west.
Let's hope they don't hit their own mines, otherwise that'd be really awkward.
Push up here with us, we can punch a hole.
We can't get these Vics through the thick brush, but we'll try.
Yeah, disable them and move.
So VIP's cable tied back there. You have this massive force coming in to try and follow. You got these 3 guys that are still back there. They're dealing with that small QRF squad.
Bravo, push to Warhammer's position.
These guys are being very slow to move in.
Bravo, do you copy?
This is Bravo, we're moving right now. Be advised, we're gonna get stuck between crossfire between both of you. What's the fire?
Alright, so we got a few... Actually, I think only one guy down at the moment. This infantry is such a tease. Falcon has been able to breach through, and this tank is being a tank.
Western route is blocked. We're moving back east.
So eventually there will be a group of QRF that comes up this way. Wow.
Roger, we're gonna attempt an exfil
Drive.
east.
Yeah, they just broke through, but instead they're pulling back. That's... They literally... Falcon even shows that they... Wow. Oh, dear. Now these guys are going to get cut off. Oh, God. Guys, you literally had it. You literally had it. Oh. Oh, dear.
Hey, Bravo.
Sometimes.
I know it's a bit late, Bravo, but you might want to think about expediting, like, right the fuck now.
We're literally just towing Willie P into the tall grass and running.
That's funny. Like, that is actually funny.
Copy.
I get up on this hill and just provide Overwatch, but I don't know what I can do against all that.
Alright. So they're opting for the ridge.
Bravo, be advised. Warhammer has pulled back east. We're making our way towards the radar site. Be advised, vehicle audio coming in from the east.
Gonna throw some scouts in their way.
Truck.
And this tank is having some trouble.
Well, that tank, you said.
It's having some trouble.
We placed a couple of AT mines crossing that road when we went in.
Yep, they were all used already.
You just had a PT-76 go airborne to your northwest. I lost eyes on it.
So it looks like these guys took the tank out, but it might have cost them their lives. I see one of them
I
down.
think it rolled down the hill. I lost eyes on it.
Rest in peace, that tank. It will forever be missed. And looks like the vehicles were just dead and actually caused a few casualties as well. Good for them. All right, so we are seeing some people sight these targets here, so I am going to have them continue to pursue.
Bravo, this is Warhammer. We've made it over the ridge north. We're descending the mountainside in a somewhat decent area.
Copy. There's currently some kind of armor nearby. We're trying to deal with it before we move. We'll see if we can regroup.
It's a PT-76. It should be down the hill.
Valley?
Yeah, in the valley. I watched it literally bounce up into the air and then go back down.
So I'm mainly just using guerrillas at the moment. Now we're gonna have a larger group follow suit. But look at all that OPFOR trying to follow. Wow. I think these guys hit a mine and they put AT on that Vic at the same time. That was great.
Good kill on the PT-76.
So I'm gonna get all that extra fluff deleted back there. Liberator's down, but I think they brought Tiger back. Nope. Oh gosh, he is only one dude. And this QRF is about to say hello. So they're making their way back up to this LZ. Go ahead, delete that. Have another scout group from bum heck nowhere come up to the north because these guys, I think these guys have pretty much cleared out. They might run into that guerrilla group, but really it's just this group right now dealing with the brunt of the assault at the moment. Survivors I'm also having run up as well. Mata here is getting left behind. He's too busy healing. Not as chaotic as usual. No, they did a good job pulling out. Really, it's just the timing has been like within 20 seconds. If they stayed for 20 more seconds,
This is Bravo. We're currently fighting like Bill Cosby's on our ass. Currently moving northeast.
Bill
Try to upgrade position soon.
Freaking Jason Gray. That's his voice.
Copy. We destroyed 2 times on Evix.
His metaphors are quite interesting. Good God.
Repositioning those enemies near me.
Alright, anything that's like super far back at this point.
Bravo's trying to pull back. It's just you do too.
Be advised, Warhammer. We'll be on an intercept with you. Hopefully we'll regroup within 4 minutes.
Roger, we're gonna head for LZ Alpha for the extraction.
I think at this point, there's the point of no return, so I'm gonna go ahead and delete what's down there, delete what's down here. That'll give me some of my frames back, but not much. Oh, dude, this guy is so screwed. Got a few VC all over him. I mean, he's got, I think that's a Stoner Commando? Yeah, but he's lost. He is freaking lost.
They do move in herds. That's how bad it is right now for you, Jason.
Yeah, so Falcon's kind of watching over all of this. I think, yeah, he sees all of this following. They're doing their best to fight through, but it's taking a toll. They got a lot of stuff right behind them.
You're also being flanked from the south right now. I got eyes on you.
That's very unlucky. They just ended up in a... Oh, run. Smoke and run. Now they're going to run over here, but there's a freaking small element right here ready to go. Oh. That's bad luck. I'm surprised he's survived. He's not set to invincible.
Nope, we just ran into like 2 squads. On our eastern flank and coming in behind us southwest.
Copy. I'm trying to get name on you right now.
There's a good chance we're about to get wiped. We're getting like napalmed.
Oh, and these guys are in trouble. They're trying to pick up and go, but at this point, I think they're right on top of them.
You destroyed that BTR-40 with the,
Yeah, we destroyed that in our ZU. We deaded them both.
Okay, they found another one.
Did they?
Is where that explosion just happened?
That's somewhere west.
Alright, Liberator's down.
Try and find it.
Both of these guys are still up. Yeah, I'm trying to clean these guys up at this point.
I see you guys moving on the forest. I'm scanning for it. It's on the right somewhere.
I don't want to send an entire guerrilla group for one guy, but I will. He's got a Stoner Commando, so it's gonna be hard to kill him. Alright, these guys actually broke out. Good for them. The rocks right here that are really killing it. Wow, a bunch of smokes got ordered as well.
This is Bravo. Be advised, new position marked for currently sitting on hill 145. We have
fight and retreat
on our ass. We're currently defending a hill at the moment.
Sorry, we're unable to assist you.
Copy.
Sorry, Matt. I'm trying to put a bet on you.
Yeah, I was about chasing you. I almost lost you.
Those guys got out of there. Holy crap.
We're getting out of radio range for you, Falcon.
You read me 1 by 5, just barely.
Oh man, yeah, so these guys are making their stand on this hill.
I hope this is a relay from Falcon. Squad following you.
Has lost them. God damn it.
Haven't lost them.
Telephone. A game of freaking telephone.
Can't say the same for you, Jason. It sounds like you're on fire.
Be advised, the town into the LZ is hot.
Yeah, it is hot. They're literally cooking it.
What's it called? The code.
Fire?
Yeah. Copy. Prairie fire, I guess.
This is HighCom acknowledging prairie fire. Stand by. Break. We need a position request for that request. Over.
On it.
I hope it's take it. Take it.
What?
Take the prairie fire. So heli support. We're fucked.
Requesting prairie fire at LZ Alpha.
Roger. LZ Alpha 027151. ETA 5 to 10 mics. Over. They set the line. Okay. U.S. Army. What do we got? Cobra. Cobra. Give me a sexy Iroquois slick or something.
Standing by. Understood. Standing by. Awaiting orders.
I think that'll be sexy enough. Oh, man, I got killed off. All right, we can go ahead and delete that stuff down there. Sorry, Matta. Had to wrap you up in a bow. Put you away.
Requesting priority extraction for target at LZ Alpha.
Roger, extract process will begin. Standby break. ETA on Huey Slick will be about 5 to 10 mics, starting in 1 mic. Over.
Awaiting orders. Understood.
You can peek over the rocks on the southern side. There's going to be a bunch of infantry cresting.
This is Alpha. Be advised, we're currently to the southwest of the LZ Alpha. What's the best route we can take up the mountain?
There isn't one. We're surrounded.
There isn't one.
Copy.
We're surrounded.
Breakthrough then.
Solid copy.
Current course you're on, Jason. I'm currently to your east on the hill. You're clear until you get to the base. There's guys following me, and all the guys are following you. So it's going to be west to southwest. The entire south through southeast through southwest is literally just going to be full of ding-dongs.
Roger that. Roger that. Roger. We'll go.
They're setting up their defensive emplacements.
Enemy station close to my boss.
Roger.
Yeah, I don't think they really needed to call it in.
Tiger team to Bravo.
Yeah, forces here. God bless.
God bless.
Looks like I hit.
Target in sight. Understood. Copy that.
If anything, they're drawing fire, but I am hearing the, yeah, that's the sound of the helis firing.
Okay. Either truck or that's a little bird above us.
It's a bird. Sounds like a, does sound like a little bird.
Caves.
I hear a Huey or a
Ground
gunship.
forces, be advised. Alpha Bravo is currently taking the road up the mountain to the compound. How copy?
Copy. Warhammer, be advised, friendly coming up the northeast side of the hill. There's no shooting.
Understood. On the way.
Let's give him a warm welcome.
On the way.
Any station on this net, this is High. Bird is coming in times now to pick up VIP and anyone who you want picked up first. Over.
Roger that.
Hi, Con. Can we direct the Cobra's attention to the south by southwest? I'll give a grid ref here in a minute.
I can't coordinate that and the landing at the same time, unfortunately. Over.
Well, Air Force is licking its ass today, but eventually, grid ref 020154. Gas marker when Cobras are available.
Friendly's coming in compound. Friendly's coming into the compound.
Copy. Fuck it, I'll do it myself.
Where the fuck are you guys? We're like running on a road.
Back at the Alpha, getting extracted.
It's the compound. I think we're getting to the compound, but there's a bunch of VC-ters just running along the hills trying to get to you guys.
Yeah, that's the infantry I'm trying to call the Cobra in on.
This is High. Call when you want to bird to lift. Over.
Warhammer's loading. Ready? Lift.
Go.
Bird is lifting. We'll be back in about 15 mics. Over.
Good luck, Bravo. Full DLC.
Good luck, Bravo!
This is Tiger Team. We're triple timing it to you guys.
All right, now it begins. It ain't me. I ain't no Senator Sauce. Swan song. God, I haven't heard that song in a hot second. This is High. Negative. I told you I was coordinating LZ. State again. Over.
This is Bravo lead. Same LZ Alpha.
This is High. A firm again. Bird will be back in about 10 to 15 mics. Over.
Copy. Thank you.
Can you guys go to a village at any point trying to get to the compound? Because we're kind of in like a village near some rocks.
Let's see. At the 155 mark, I will introduce a single AA dude. Now you're singing on to the lyrics, nice.
Do we have any other friendly forces that have not been extracted besides Bravo Squad?
Tiger Squad.
Copy, Tiger Squad. We'll meet you. We'll be waiting for you up here. How far are you guys out? Yes, we're on the hill.
So yeah, air assets are doing their best.
Yeah, we're on the hill.
but-
If you see fortifications built, that's us.
Thanks for the warning of mines.
squad, be advised, my squad's reporting contacts to the east.
We're with you. It's fine. We got up the hill.
They were right on our ass.
Perfect.
As we exit radio range, heads up. There were contacts up on the bridges above the hill.
Did I nail a dude? No, okay, but I hit Kane, yep. Ha! Gotta watch them. Oh, wait, no, that's armor. Let's see, men. See if I can direct them over there. This is high. I'll be off comms with Mike.
Copy.
Oh man, they're taking their sweet, sweet time. All right. Pull the VIP out so we can send the bird back and you guys can disconnect from the server. Op will be done hopefully in 20 minutes. Feel free to watch the stream in the meantime. Everyone out? Alright, again, if you didn't hear me, feel free to disconnect. Hopefully Op will finish in 20 minutes. Feel free to come watch the stream. Congrats for being the first group out. Thank you for bringing the VIP back. Hope you had fun. Even if you, don't like my ops.
I love your ops.
No, wait, no. Be invisible. Invisible! This is high, be advised, bird is coming back, ETA 5 to 10 mics, out.
Copy. Hi, be advised, can we paint a target for Cobra to hit?
That is a negative at this time. They are scrambled and trying to communicate with them. Break at this time would be very difficult because they are currently communicating with each other, over.
Copy.
Pathfind. Do it. Sorry, I heard Bloodwayne doing some math, and I'm like, wait, I know the answer. Alright, let's see. Infantry. Let's get some riflemen with PPSHs just to rush up there. Little did they know, there was a tunnel. Actually, it's just me being cheap, but let's just claim it was a tunnel. $12.5! Yeah. 0.125! An eighth! Alright, it's about time. Let's get the, let me get an AA Vic to, start screwing with them. signs, all call signs. This is high, be advised. Bird will touch down in about under a mic. Get ready, over.
Heads up, our healer's here in a minute. Get ready.
Is anyone gonna stick behind and fucking cover it, or are we just fucking all going in it?
It's the bungo rush. Oh, those are mean. Send people with 40 mics. Oh, God.
All squads, be advised. Hold the line. Once I give the order, go ahead and haul ass into the heli.
Okay, firm.
Bongo, bongo, bongo. I think they'll all fit. If they don't, I think I have another Iroquois in the air. I'll have it try to land.
All squads, load!
My Overwatch element is not doing their jobs, which is unfortunate.
Lift off, lift off, lift off.
Sure?
Good.
Lifting off. Falcon, if you're on this net, you picked the worst time to go AFK, buddy. Are all forces extracted at this time? Interrogative, over.
Wilco.
Copy, all forces extracted. Good shit.
Wilco.
Okay. If all forces are extracted, let's go.
Wilco.
Falcon, you there? No? Oh, this is gonna be fun. Well, and nothing of value was lost.
Mình cần giúp đỡ. Cứ cúi xuống. Ta thắng rồi. Nhắm vô trung sĩ của nó.
All right, Saving Private Falcon. Yeah, like next stop or something, right? Okay, let's get everyone together here.
Tao sẽ tìm thấy mày, thằng chó.
Here's how you do something like this. You grab them, get rid of their pathing, set them to stand. You group them all together.
Mày thấy cái gì á?
All right, firing line 101.
Có cái gì gần lắm. Từ bên kia. Bên đây có cái gì đó.
Oh, they actually put some mines down. Cute. That would have been really funny if it interrupted, but it didn't. All right, are they almost back to base? Yep. Okay, Normally I do a suppress command, but there's an easier way. All right, Falcon, how do you plead? I don't care. Let's do this.
Mình sẽ là mày đau khổ.
Hey, there it is.
Nó đang di chuyển.
That wasn't enough for me. We missed it. All right, let's do the do over on the execution. All right, it didn't look right, you know. There we go. Let's just. Excellent. All right. That's all we needed.
Good shit.
That went surprisingly. What?
Poor Falcon.
Oh, Falcon got caught?
When the DM asks, "Are you sure?"
I was
you stop a moment and think about that.
I just came back, just a mission complete. I was fucking on a phone call.
Yeah. Sorry, buddy. You were executed.
I mean, I don't really care.
I know.
It's your fault for going on your own. Fucking.
I was at the LZ.
No, listen,
All right.
listen up.
No. Hold up. Debrief time. So, a few mistakes I want to go over real quick. The 3-man team should have brought an LR. That would have made things a lot easier. But the 3-man team didn't make any mistakes. I said if the individual firefight takes longer than 20 seconds, then they'll be aggroed. So they had multiple firefights. They dropped 3 guys, then 3 guys would go over to check out what that was. They would then get dropped within 20 seconds, and then the remaining guys in the interior who were just wondering what the heck was going on would then get dropped in those 20-second spans. So I guess I just wasn't clear enough on that. But what did end up triggering the AO was a group of 4 guys who had heard, multiple bouts of gunfire up there, decided to go up there. And the base also sent 2 guys over just to wonder what that, constant fire was, which is why I told you guys, you have to hide bodies. And if they go up there and find there's nothing, then there's nothing. They went up there, got shot at, and then they waited there for a bit and then decided to book it back. As you guys, if you waited 20 more seconds, you would have had me RC one of the dudes that had finally made it back down, and I would have been yelling my ass off in random Vietnamese words that probably would not make any sense, but would have at least told you that I was alerting everyone. So that was great timing there. Op then kicked off. I had stuff from a few hidden positions funnel out. The 3 Tiger guys, they stopped as they were coming back because one of those hidden positions was starting to unload like a bunch of VC guys. So that's why they were slowed down, but they heard the voices, so they stopped completely. I was actually really worried that those 3 guys were going to get screwed. They started encircling you. You broke out through the north. And then Bravo, if they waited 20 more seconds as they were pushing by. The really funny thing, Iopus, what was your group called? Warhammer? You guys actually had, there was only 1 guy remaining when you made the call to pull back, which, granted, it's always good to make a call instead of make no call. But if you just pushed forward, you would have been fine. But you made the call to pull back and go around, which was another smart call to make. Bravo, had you not moved in 20 more seconds as you were setting up to those deaths, there were literally like 80 dudes behind you about to get on top of you. They ended up catching up with you twice, but you were able to, kill them off as they kept coming. As you extended the firefight, it got whittled down to about 40 by the time you called for Prairie Fire. But they were still coming. So, great pullback, great extractions, great setups with mines and everything. Hope you had fun. If you didn't, feel free to bash me in feedback. But otherwise, I think the op went fairly well. And I thought it was impressive that after I gave you the brief, you got stuck in, 1 or 2 of you got stuck in rocks. And I was like, oh, genius. But yeah, no. The AT mine that went off in the beginning, that wasn't a QRF vehicle going up to the radar station like you guys inferred. It was just a random transport truck. Actually, no, a random truck with an ammo. The ammo variant just driving by. And there was a 3-man patrol there that was about to walk up on the AT guys, but they pulled out, and then they walked up and went, oh, okay, yeah, something happened here. We don't know what it is, but truck blew up, and they couldn't find any other evidence. So they were also running back to tell the FOB that they were like a minute behind the 5 guys from the radar station. But, they're not going to have a bunch of, if it's like a 3-man group, funny enough, like Tiger, they're not going to have a long range radio either. So, they have to send runners down. So, yeah, I intentionally withheld some information because I just wanted to see how you'd react to certain things, but it did expedite everything. And you guys got the op done with, I think, only a few, 3 KIAs. One guy got lost. One guy was part of the 3-man group that was lagging behind, and then Falcon was executed.
Mine doesn't count.
Yes, it does.
Out of all the groups, who did probably the best?
It's really hard to judge that because the 3-man group swept an entire compound and killed 10 dudes by themselves without technically aggroing the AO. They would have eventually done it, but by then the main attack started, and then they had to fight through literally squads of infantry to get back and survived. Warhammer was really mobile, but they skirted around a lot of the major engagements. The only real challenge I think they had was either defending the original colonel's position or getting through. They somehow walked in between 2 squads as they were extracting and quickly pulled out before those 2 squads could completely envelop them. So that was also really good. But Bravo just went through hell after hell and eventually called Prairie Fire. So, I mean, I think everyone did really well for multiple different reasons, and it all worked out quite well for an operation because I'm going to be honest, that had a high chance of failure. The colonel wasn't set to invincible. I am honestly shocked he survived all of that.
What community are we again?
Yeah, I know, right? Like, this is TSB. How did we do that well?
No, the thing is, I got knocked out 3 times.
Yeah.
And I got up all of it.
But, I'm just want to say I'm proud of you guys. Like, that was a hard op, and I think you guys did pretty well. So feel free to pat yourselves on the back and, enjoy the rest of your Monday. I guess I'll let the 3 different groups speak, and then Falcon, since he was also a solo recon guy, he can also speak. But as that happens, I will put feedback up. So let's start with Warhammer, then do Bravo, then do the 3-man group, and then do Falcon.
All right. Warhammer was just an extremely mobile force. That's the way I like to run that style of op for my teams. So good on you guys for keeping up and disengaging when I told you to, and keep moving and understanding that it's not about winning the firefight. It's about just moving fast enough that they can't
at that point.
engage you in a firefight. Yeah, no, good job. Sorry, Wolfpack, but he's not here, so he was the only one we lost. Other than that, really good job.
I guess we'll go for Bravo. Bravo. Overall, you guys did fucking amazing. It was the best way I could describe this entire operation was just a poetic chaos. Every couple of seconds, I threw a new order at you guys, and you guys actually managed to comprehend every single one, despite one contradicting the other. Overall, Bravo, you guys did amazingly. I'm glad I let you guys choose what weapons you guys did, because you guys were highly proficient with every single weapon you took in. Good choice of deading vehicles. Also, Liru, was that the vehicles deaded, by the way? Because I know a guy said he was.
You blew them up just as that 80-man group was on top of them, so you killed like 10 of them in the explosion. It was great. It was great.
Trying to do
that also slowed them down too, because otherwise, again, they were right on your ass 20 seconds away, and you baited them pretty hard. So, like I said, like everything that needed to go right in this op went right, like just down to the timing. I've never seen an op perform that smoothly.
That's very strange. That means the
chaos.
next op you do is going to go horribly wrong.
Literally seconds from going horribly wrong, but you made it all work. That's why I'm really impressed with this one.
People laughed when I brought my World War II equipment.
I did not realize how much.
All right, let's keep it going. Let's keep it going.
Yeah, overall though, Bravo, I am genuinely impressed we survived this. As Liru said, we went through hell after hell. I have a migraine after this. Overall, good shit. Good job supporting Warhammer. Good job overall just making it to Alpha Point. Yes, we kept getting our asses handed to us, but we kept surviving. Overall, we only lost 1 man, and that was due to a disconnect. He didn't even die. But good shit. I'm proud of you guys, and I hope to see you guys next op.
To clarify, he didn't disconnect. He got lost. He got left behind and then went south instead of north, and some 5-man teams found him and executed him.
Oh, that's a yikes. Well,
pathfinding. Anyway, 3-man team, Tiger, go.
In all honesty, I wasn't expecting to survive for so long for just being a 3-man team. And in all honesty, since we were a 3-man team, it was more like a spec ops point of view. That's why we decided to hit the radar point. Because again, Warhammer had enough people, Bravo had enough people, and I wasn't even aware that Falcon was a solo recon guy. But yeah, so we decided to hit the radar site. I got up there and we were pretty much forced to go into contact, and it surprisingly went very well for that. Took out the compound and noticed we had MDQRF come in. I only found the one guy, and we were expecting to get assaulted, but nope, that didn't happen. We also found a mortar up there as well. So we did a lot of good work. And then after that, we pretty much were like, okay, let's just join up with Bravo and then go help out Warhammer. We eventually made it to the area, but you guys were already long gone. So then we decided to just start falling back with the rest of you. We eventually went to a crossroads to hopefully meet up with Warhammer. That's when we encountered a tank that just drove up on us. And thank fuck for AT mines. Whoever placed it, you actually saved our ass from that tank. Unfortunately, the two guys that... Awesome. Well, thank you for that. Unfortunately, the two guys that got out of that tank fucked me and Liberator up immediately.
I fucking had to heal both. It was funny. I was going back and forth 50 meters running.
Well, the funny part was that I had bad PID.
So, anyways, after that, Hobo got Liberator up, I got up, and as soon as I woke up, I fucking see across the road, there's a whole ass enemy squad that just walked up and nails me in the head. And that went on for a good 5 minutes. Unfortunately, I had the Liberator behind. But besides that, it went surprisingly well. Falcon.
I just did what I do best, lurk in the woods alone. I was just kind of like a recon force that, you know, if I died, well, so fucking what? You know, recon the entire way. Tried to get contact with Tiger after all that gunshots on QRF was coming. They never answered, so I thought they were LOS. Went with Warhammer, helped destroy the compound. Got back to the LZ, and then got an important phone call. Was it worth it going AFK for Liru to get bragging rights for a week? Fuck yes.
Okay.
The phone call go, was it good news or bad news?
Probably good news. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, guys. Go operate operationally. I'll be back tomorrow with some more stuff, maybe some late night DayZ. Don't know. Got some other things I got to focus on. So cheers, and have a good one.